Listen up. We brought you here because you represent the best, strongest, most effective warriors. You can't be serious.
Welcome to Overwatch. This time we're going to be talking about the Winter Festival, or the Winter, whatever it is, Winter's Veil. Happy Feast of Winter's Veil, if you've been playing Hearthstone at all. Yeah, we're just going to try and talk our way through pretty much everything that's unveiled so far. If you haven't seen already, then I've got 50 loot boxes already opened. I did that on a little bit of a mini stream that unfortunately had a couple of tech issues, but we had a look around on the new maps as well, and we also had a look at the new Brawl. And I can't help but feel that, you know, the community might be on a bit of a downer at the moment, because the new Brawl, it's fun, it's good, but it's no Junkenstein, right? It's no, like, crazy, in-depth cinematic with crazy horde mode with all different stuff happening with lots of different ways of playing it and lots of different things to do. You play it a couple of times and then you kind of get the idea and you kind of move on. It's the same issue that a lot of Brawls kind of suffer from. Now, don't get me wrong, the intro is absolutely hilarious. The fact that you have Soldier76 doing the voice acting on it is also pretty damn amazing. I actually really love that fact. And I would happily, you know, have hero voiceovers for different things, you know, so instead of having Athena, you could have Widowmaker, you could have Tracer, you could have Soldier, you could have all these different things. I'm actually surprised, genuinely surprised, that announcer packs aren't actually in the game already. But as an aside, yeah, the May Brawl is kind of basic. What I'm hoping for is that they might cycle it out with one or two other things, like they might have a few other things sort of tucked away in Santa's bag of tricks, so rather than just having the single Brawl, you might get one or two more things down the line. I secretly kind of hope that's how it's going to be working, because otherwise, yeah, it's no Junkenstein's Revenge, right? It's fun, but it's not amazingly fun. And it's not even Lucio Ball fun, where, you know, Lucio Ball sort of have a meta developing over time, and that was a very interesting little Brawl. This, kind of a little bit less so. Also, listen to this cheery chap. Listen to this cheery soul at the start of a Christmas event.
Stop trolling, you piece of shit.
Yeah, wonderful. Otherwise, let's talk about the two maps. Definitely King's Row got the love and attention. Hanamura sort of just got a little bit of a touch-up. Not really majorly changed, but still pretty cool. I do like the muted colours, the muted sort of foggy feel of the place as well. And it makes all the reds and pinks very vibrant. Whatever filter they've applied to that looks absolutely superb. And honestly, it's fun to have the variety. It is fun to have things looking a little bit different every now and then. I kind of like it. It won't affect tournaments, so you can select what you want in custom play, so it doesn't really matter to tournaments too much. So yeah, it's just fun to have the change. King's Row, on the other hand, looks absolutely superb. I really love all the details going into it. So for the first point, there's just a very snowy sort of London town, although if you've ever been to London when it's snowing, you know that the snow does not stay white and crisp and lovely. It turns to like horrible black mush that just gets everywhere, and it's a massive pain in the ass, and yeah, it's really irritating. There's a lot of cool details on that map. I really do enjoy it playing around on it, and as you get further and further in, then it's just very Christmassy themed. It's very lovely to look at, and I do love the fact that the foundry has been changed to a beautiful like Santa's workshop kind of thing, where all the Omnics no doubt toil away making wonderful toys for all the little boys and girls of London town, old racist London town. And you have a big Santa sleigh as well instead of the usual EMP bomb. Unfortunately, Santa's sleigh does not explode and kill everyone around it. More's the pity. I think they missed an opportunity there, but I don't blame them for not doing that for a Christmassy sort of event. And I say Christmas, and then, you know, holidays, whatever you celebrate, I don't really care. It's still kind of Christmassy time. And honestly, to me, it's all about coming together and having a good time, and sort of being with friends and family and that sort of thing anyway. So that's the real takeaway from the holiday. I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I do. I'm curious to see like what the community reaction is here. Like, post your thoughts in the comment about, you know, the May Brawl, about the new maps, about the new skins as well. Like, I'm going to very quickly go over the new skins. I really do love, I think that this pack of skins is by far the best one that they've made so far. For example, like the Tracer Elf skin has a shit ton of new voice acting in it, like an absolute load of new voice acting in it. Tons and tons of effort has gone into actually making that really feel wonderful. Meanwhile, like the May skin, for example, just feels a little bit lackluster in places. I know that you turn into a really cool snowman when you put it into the ice block and that kind of thing. The emote though, like the May emote, is really cool. Like, you make a little snowman and you can actually shoot the head off it, and it's really fun. That's really cool. And I think a lot of the skins in general just look absolutely superb. And of course, the Widowmaker highlight intro is just like the best thing ever made by humanity ever. So yeah, I might be slightly biased on that one, guys, not gonna lie. Still, let me know how you guys are finding the event, if you enjoy it, if you think that this event might be a little bit rushed, if you think that it's fine, if you think that the skins are better, for example. Like, I think the skins in this pack are way better than what they were before. Like, even the not the Hollywood one, the Halloween one, sorry, was very similar. Like, you had Reaper and well, you got a Farah skin now, and compare it to the Farah skin from the Halloween event, and this one I think is a little bit better. The Reaper skin, for example, is absolutely incredible looking. It's a beautiful, beautiful little piece of art there. I think the victory poses are a little bit worse, and I think the sprays might be a little bit worse, but the voice lines are all pretty good as well. Also worth mentioning, Zarya got a legendary emote, and it's pretty fucking amazing. There's 3 different emotes sort of built into that one emote, where she draws like a little robot and she crushes it because, hey, she hates the Omnics. Another one where she keeps opening presents, and she keeps opening like a small present out of 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 a small present, and so on, so on, so on, so on. Like the babushka dolls things, really cool. And then you have the, and then she hugs a warm fuzzy Siberian bear, at least a warm fuzzy Siberian teddy bear, and the head pops off because Zarya is a big girl and she might hug it a little bit too tightly. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's a nice little change of pace. I certainly got a lot of good stuff out of the loot boxes. The big question for me is, will I be using a lot of these things after the event is finished? Like, when I get a bunch of loot boxes, when I get a bunch of new loot, do I still use it afterwards? For summer games, like a lot of the skins and a lot of the stuff, I don't really use it now. For example, Halloween, I'll still use a few bits and bobs. There's a few things in the Halloween pack that I really like, and I definitely think for this one, like the Reaper skin, for example, I'll probably keep around just because I really like it. I'll definitely be keeping that Widowmaker highlight intro. I'll definitely be keeping a few of the voice lines. I think that there's a lot in this little pack that kind of works outside of Christmas as well. Thanks for watching to the end, guys. I know this has been a short little video, but hey, all the chaos has come out, and I don't want to bore you guys with like 5 different videos trying to cover everything in depth when you don't really need me telling you in depth that, hey, Hanamura has snow on it now. It's pretty neat. Toodles.